EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The first carry for King Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. In motion comes Andrews. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? 11, 11, 11. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Field. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Jackson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
No mas, no mas. Here we go. Out, let's go. Do this, hey, Ken. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
You got a mini basement. Why not? Hey, never mind, Monday. Right?
Fields now on second down. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Jackson. A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That is catch number 60 for the season. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. Oh, yeah. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, for the Ravens field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd and 7.
Let's go Alpha right here. Here we go. We're good.
They'll send their tight end left. Give up the middle to Harris. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
They'll run it with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Jackson now on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Right.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. Play action now for Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Second down. It's Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields from the gun on third down. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about... Four-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Jackson now. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's second down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
That's hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
EQ! Here we go, Ty.
And they're just gonna run it here up the middle. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Angel. Don't jump. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Here we go. Up.
On first down, right back to Harris. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Mayday.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Hey, going alpha right here.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go. Good. Bunch right. Go.
Once again, it's Warren. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Alpha. Here we go. Right.
On the give, it's Harris. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
First down. Fields. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. 3rd down coming up.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down.
Here we go, son. Right.
On the handoff, it's Harris. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. Here's a 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go. Hey, can. Sack.
They'll give it to Harris again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hey, can. Hey, can. Go.
To throw is Fields. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. 2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set.
No jump. Ready? Hey, 551.
Get this point.
EQ. Right.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Sims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. A design run here with Jackson. He's inside the 40. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel. Delta, Delta. West right zip. Hey, can. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. Third and a yard.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Back to throw is Fields. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. To the right side, he's got Andrews. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Now Fields. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll wind up past the 45-yard line.
Extend.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out. All right.
On first and 10, Fields. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll try the right side now with Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Here we go. Go.
On the zone read, here's Harris. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Here we go, son.
They go play action with Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Hardy now with the return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. From the gun, Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. This is first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Out, let's go. Hey, 10. Tonight.
A first down throw for Fields. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On the option, they give it to Henry. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to tuck it and go. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here we go. Press, butt straight. You got a mini base. Why not?
Fields now to throw on first down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Fields now on second down. The open man is Wilson. He is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down. Fields. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.